Here we go. All right, lesson 1.1.3. Say hi.
Hello.
Hi, Ian. Hi, Evan. Hi, Bella.
Hello.
What's up? Okay, let's get going. What's up?
Yeah, that's a scary movie.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, so the needs of living things, page 14 to page 17. All right.
We didn't talk about the rock experiment.
We'll come back. So, introduction. What gave you energy to walk into this classroom today?
My legs.
Think about it.
My sleep.
No,
Sleep?
wait. Brain.
Sleep could be Red Bull, could be, for me, it was coffee definitely helped.
To me, it was every
Madeline?
energy drink I drink every day. I drank 3 energy drinks, just ate 6 sodas. I do that every day.
All right. So, what gave you energy to walk into this classroom? What foods have you eaten today? What foods? Aries.
Well, today I have anything, but yesterday I ate at Bruno's Pizza and I'm really
Bruno's?
excited.
I've never heard of that.
It's really good.
Jaden, what'd you eat?
I got a pizza.
You had a pickle for breakfast? My wife loves pickle juice right now, so I don't like pickles at all, so. Oasis.
What did I eat? I drank 6. I drank 3 Red Bulls and 6 sodas.
So,
I hope your liver doesn't die out.
that's why you're kicking right now.
And people came.
Raise your hand if you got something to say, bud. Bethy.
Toast
Toast.
with lots of butter.
I usually have toast. Today I had Eggos. Yeah, Kaylin.
When I went to go help people in the fire, the million food trucks came and people giving us food, like free food.
Yeah,
It was amazing.
that is
There's
cool.
so many foods I want.
Yeah.
Eat it all.
All right, we're going to move on to the next one. So write down one type of food and trace their energy back to the sun. So write down any type of food. It could be steak. It could be a Hot Pocket. It could be toast, pizza, and trace it all the way back to the sun.
Steak,
So draw a little food chain.
cow, and then the cow eats the
Okay,
cow.
I'm going to ask you about it. So write that down on a piece of paper.
Trace it to the sun.
Trace it to the sun. So for a cow, or let's say steak, it goes back to a cow. After the cow would be,
The egg.
cows don't come from eggs.
Yeah.
God.
It eats grass, and then the grass is the sun. So there would be an example. Does that make a little more
I want
sense?
to see if we can find the longest one.
Yeah, William, what do you got?
Do you ever just wake up when you're about to get your coffee, just like, I need coffee?
Water.
My parents bump into walls while they want their coffee. I'm just sitting there, just eating my dinosaur oatmeal, like,
Factory.
A lot of adults are powered by coffee. Okay, who has an example? Who has an example? Madeline? Milk? So what happens with that milk?
Milk goes to cow, cow goes to grass, grass goes to water, water goes to sun.
There you go. I like that. Brought water in there. I like it. Aries.
Okay, my diagram got a little more complicated because I chose pizza.
Pizza. Yep,
So
that's.
it started with sun, then went to plants, and as a side arrow, there is tomato.
Oh,
And
yes.
then there is the cow, the pig, and the chicken.
Yeah.
Sometimes they put even more animals in the
They do.
Those were the 3 main ones that were all herbivores, I was assuming.
Yep. Yeah, pepperoni. It can be some weird meat.
And then I turned it into human
Nice.
meat.
Bethy, what do you got?
So, I did ice cream,
Ice cream. Okay. I like it.
which comes from milk,
Milk.
which comes
Good.
from a cow,
Cow.
which comes from grass, which
Grass.
comes from the sun.
And then to the sun.
and the sun
Good.
comes from God.
Yep. Good. I like
And
it.
God comes from,
Those are some good food chains. So here's another example.
Wait, I want
We
to
have
do this.
what we eat, and then we go, if we eat the chicken, what does the chicken eat? The chicken eats a grasshopper. And then the grasshopper eats grass, and then grass and sun. Just like you guys were talking about.
You said you found a long one.
Okay, we're moving on. So, example of a food chain traced back to the sun right here. So God uses photosynthesis for plants as a bridge between the sun and all other organisms. So that's the main thing I want you to write down. So God uses photosynthesis for plants as a bridge between the sun and all organisms. Need my laser pointer here. God uses photosynthesis for plants as a bridge between the sun and all other organisms. Yeah, William?
I found a very long one, but it's can of milk eats ice cream comes from milk comes from the cow, the cow eats grass, the grass produces it.
Yep, good, good. All right, we're gonna move on from these food chains because we could go on forever. Yep. Good. All right, we're moving on from that. Does anyone have a question besides the food chain? Okay.
I just
Aries, what's yours? No more food chains. Okay. We just about have this written down?
Yeah.
Bueno.
What does
Okay,
that mean?
good. Okay, basic needs of all living things. So all living things need food, they need space, they need water, energy, and gases. So first off, why do we need food?
I mean,
Someone raise your hand. Oasis?
So we don't die.
Okay, a little bit more elaborate
They
than
actually
that.
had a really good.
Madeline, what were you gonna say?
We have to have food so our body can energize. If
Yep.
we don't have food, we can't
Exactly.
live without food either.
Yeah, we need the energy from certain nutrients. So we need certain nutrients to survive. That's why we have to have a balanced diet because we need meat, we need calcium, we need iron, we need all the different types of vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D.
I think we
We
need.
need so many different
We don't
things
have
to,
have all those.
yes you do, to live a good healthy life you do, or else you are going to be deficient in certain areas.
Survive them.
Raise your hand if you have a question. Number 2, space. What does that one mean? What do you think, Jaden?
Well, you need space or else it's gonna turn into The Shining.
Okay, what does that mean? I don't
I
understand.
don't think you need to.
yeah, I don't know.
Okay, then let's talk about appropriate things then. Aries.
Well, out space like you need a shelter, somewhere to live,
Mhm.
and also maybe a want to stay comfortable.
Okay, I don't need to know about that part. Oasis.
Space, like space up in the sky. Space.
Yeah, like Aries was saying,
We need to
shelter.
Be able to move.
We need AC, right? So with all the wildfires right now, we have a lot of dust and other air particles that if we breathe them in, they make us cough. And eventually, if you get too much of that in your lungs, you could pass away, right? So with that, we need air conditioning, we need air filters, we need inhalers for those of us who have asthma. And then we have water. For obvious reasons, we need water. We're going to go into that a little bit later. Energy, that's pretty similar to food, but we also need energy from the sun. We need vitamin D. That helps a lot with pretty much everything. And then we need gases. What is the main gas that humans need? Aries?
Air, also known as oxygen.
Oxygen. Bingo. Good. All right. Food. Here's some examples. So plants make food through photosynthesis. So yeast cells consume sugar, and then we have animals which eat plants and other animals. So in other words, we animals, we eat veggies, we eat meat. Well, those of us who eat meat.
Who's in here is vegan?
We are a part of the mammal family.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're not considered like an actual.
We are humans.
Yeah.
Yep. We're not part of the plant family. We're not part of the bacteria family, so on and so forth. Caleb, are you raising your hand or are you stretching?
I was
Stretching?
gonna say something, I don't think it kind of
Okay.
relates to food.
If you remember what it is, then we'll.
I do know.
Okay, what is it?
I just, and
No? Okay. So get this written down for food, some examples of how plants and animals, and for example, a yeast cell, that'll fall under bacteria. We'll go into our bacteria section here in the coming weeks.
Are we gonna do double science homework? Since we gotta do it all.
You guys have work time today, though.
Oh.
You guys have study hall. So you guys should be able to get all your homework done tonight. Yeah, Abby?
there's this kind of
Okay,
bread I
I
made.
What?
There's this kind of bread I made, I can't remember what it's called, but
you put flour in it, but the yeast eats the flour.
Yeah.
So like
Yep.
no more and gluten-free people can eat.
Yep.
But I can't because there's still flour.
Oh, the flour part.
Gluten-free bread tastes like butter.
It's definitely not the same as real bread.
We have to eat it because that's very celiac.
Yes.
So
Yeah, I had to eat it because it's gluten-free.
Yep.
So I didn't want to like leave her out, so
Right.
I ate it with her.
It's not great.
I was like,
I
tastes
tasted
like
like
a
a free
sponge.
sandwich.
Yeah.
Very
can't
good.
eat gluten, sugar, and dairy, unlimited corn, slicing.
Yeah, I don't do dairy. Yep. Okay, now we have space. We elaborated about this already. So an example of that would be food, shelter, climate-controlled conditions. And what that means is we have air conditioning, we have some other water cooling systems, heat, gas stoves, fire. Yeah, anything that helps you live more comfortably. And then work.
I'm not at work yet. I do hands-on work here.
You guys are working right now. This is your jobs. You got your guys' job is to be a student. You are working your way up.
You're getting paid in education for being
I had
here.
every adult had to do the same thing as you.
Yeah, this is what I'm getting paid.
Aries.
Yeah, you're getting paid in
Hey
education.
boys, stop.
the thing about is you need school so you can get a good job.
Mm-hmm.
No, an adult,
It's a
no,
cycle.
you're supposed to
It's a
have
cycle.
You won't get a job.
A vicious cycle.
Okay, so there's space. Then we have water. Water. So an example, we have drinking, eating, or living in water. So that goes for fish and other animals that use water to breathe. Body gets rid of water. So our bodies, we get rid of water by sweating. We also get rid of water by urination and even breathing.
We're just going to get all the vapor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's very good.
Yep. And that's one reason, like right now, we're supposed to wear a mask, according to health officials. That's where they come up with that. Because when you're breathing, particles are coming out.
Wait,
That's a very vague version.
I have something to say.
What's it about?
The people were saying the mask.
Okay, I don't want to hear about it then. I don't want to hear about it, so you can stop. Okay. That's water. Point number 3. Now we're going to move on to point number 4, which I already forgot. Energy. That's right. Energy. So animals obtain energy from nutrients in food. So plants obtain energy from the sun, and then we have our chain over and over again from there, which we talked about in the last lesson. No, that was this lesson. Any question on any of these basic needs? Yeah, Madeline?
So what's plants food? Like actual like food?
sunlight,
It is sunlight. It's through photosynthesis. Yep.
unless you're the,
Well, they need water too.
and there's some plants that eat
Yep.
flies and other bugs.
Yeah, those are different.
There's
Yeah,
also,
that's a whole different process.
there's also the kinds of ways in the water that have like a snare. That's
Well, you're talking about like Venus flytraps, right?
Yeah, we used to have a couple that died really fast.
Yep. Yep, that's a little different process than a regular plant like grass or a regular flower or tree. All right. And move on to the last one. Last one, we have gases. So bacteria, they need ammonia, methane, and sulfur dioxide, along with other gases.
Oh, I thought you said grasses.
Gases. Plants, they need carbon dioxide for photosynthesis. So Madeline, along with your question there, they need carbon dioxide to help survive. And then animals and pretty much all other organisms need oxygen. So oxygen, you get that through water because H2O, guess what? There's an oxygen element within there. So fish, they still need oxygen. There's just other components to it. Animals, humans, we need oxygen to breathe. Pause this. We're almost there. We're halfway there.
It looks so weird.
Okay, so here's my lovely video. I think this is the last thing.